Alright, next topic is about factorization and solution. Here you will see that you will be provided with two types of equation, two types of expressions actually, but there is a very minor difference between both of them. Here I am provided with the expression that is x square minus 7x plus 12. There is no equality and they simple wrote that I need to factorize. Factorize means making here. Same steps will be used that we follow in our last lesson. Here is 1. So that 1 will be times by 12 first, and then thinking of any two numbers that can multiply to give you 12 and added or subtracted to give you negative 7. I perform the factorization making the pairs that is minus 3 and minus 4. Then I make common. From the first pair I took x common, from the second pair I took negative 4 common. And I left with two pairs that is x minus 4 and x minus 3. That will be the factors. But what you will do whenever you are provided with the equation and where they wrote that you need to solve it. Same steps will be used. There will be one more step for it. The first three steps will be same just like we were doing here in the factorization one. I make a pair, taking a common, making the factors. But because they said that we need to solve, they didn't said that we have to factorize. They said that we need to solve. So in order to solve that, each of the pair, that is x minus 4, one time I make them equals to 0. Second time I took a pair x minus 3 and I make it as equals to 0. Why? Because they are saying solve. They didn't said that factorize, they said solve. So in the solution, it's necessary for us that how many pairs we have, each of the time we should make them equals to 0. So one time x minus 4 equals to 0 and doing the reverse operation that negative 4 will go on to the other side and will become positive. So x equals to 4. That negative 3 will go on to the other side and will become x equals to 3 because negative will be converted to positive. So these are your two answers, one x equals to 4 and x equals to 3. The example that we did in our last lesson, it was related to x square minus 12x plus 20 equals to 0. And we find out two pairs that was x minus 2 and x minus 10. Now for example, the same situation I created here, just only I add one more word for it. Let me copy this over here. That is x square minus, I will put a heading that you need to solve. X square minus 12x plus 20 equals to 0. Here is no number with x square, it means that there is 1, right? So it means that there is 1, that 1 will be multiplied with 20. The same process you will use that we used in our last lesson. The first number will be kept its place same, that would be x square. The last number will kept its place same, that is plus 20. And the middle number was broke down into pieces, that was basically negative 10x, negative 2x. And that will be equals to 0. Then we saw that we make a pair. The first pair was x square minus 10 and I took x common from it. And inside the parentheses, I left with x minus 10. From the second pair, I took negative 2 common and inside the parentheses, I left with x minus 10. And that whole expression is equals to 0. Then that x will be combined with that negative 2 and it will become x minus 2. The number, the pair that is common in both will be written once, that is x minus 10 equals to 0. Right? Now they are said that solve it. So one time we will do x minus 2 equals to 0 and one time we will do x minus 10 equals to 0. That x minus 2 equals to 0 will give me x equals to 2 because this 2 is negative here. Whenever it move on to the other side, it will be converted to positive. Same thing, x minus 10 equals to 0, that will give me x equals to 10. Now I got two answers for the solution, x equals to 2 and x equals to 10. These are my two answers. These are the solution for x. So a minor difference. You must be careful whenever you are solving the question. Either they are talking about factorization or solution. If they are talking about solution, you must need to do one more step. If they are saying that factorize, simple, you have to make the factors.